Welcome all my home buyers out there. My name is Omar Pineda, your awesome realtor with eXp Realty, and today we are in Spicewood, Texas, in a community called West Cypress Hill, and the builder we're looking at is Pulte Homes. Now, if you're looking for a floor plan that has a primary and a secondary bedroom on the first floor, his and hers walk-in closets in the primary, a game room, plus a media room on the second floor, not to mention a beautiful kitchen with this emerald green backsplash with gold trimmings that really caught my eye. So this floor plan is for sale. This home is for sale. 6601 Apache Plum Cove. It's priced at $669,000. That's a price drop from what it was at $732,000. So quick math here, that's an 8.6% price drop since it was originally listed. Now here's the kitchen that really caught my eye. That backsplash, it's like an emerald green with the gold trim and the white cabinets. I love the color choice, the design of it. Definitely feels like a home upgrade. Great home, great package for the design center for this option. Now this floor plan is called the Lexington, and it's 5 beds, 4 baths, plus the media room on that second floor. Now, on their website, this floor plan can go from 2.5 bathrooms to 4.5 bathrooms. But the builder decided to do 4 bathrooms, 2 on the first floor, 2 on the second floor. Very functional. I love the bedrooms on the second floor. Now, here's this little. Here we go. I really want to explain this because right here, right next to us, is the kitchen, and then this little room. When I first saw it, I was like, okay, this is like a little pocket office, but Pulte Homes is very intentional about this little space here. This is called the PPC. Take a second as to what you think that stands for. The Pulte Planning Center. This was designed for the hard-working homeowners. You could keep this as a home office if need be. If you don't work from home, you can have this as a office, not office, but a place where the kids can study and do homework, perhaps, maybe. Or you can even have it as like a multi-purpose room, right? You could use it for whatever a multi-use. You could use it for whatever your heart desires. But the fact that I saw this in all the floor plans, I think I toured 3 different homes that day. All of them have it. So this is definitely like a Pulte kind of trademark. They're unique. One of their unique value propositions when it comes to their floor plans is having this little this little office that isn't a big thing. Like it's not something that comes to top of mind when I think of other builders that do this intentionally and across all their different floor plans. So that's something to keep in mind and just make a note of. Here we have the washer dryer room. Now keep in mind, floor plans start at $592,000, but this home with all the upgrades is being priced at $669,000. And if you do the math, the price per square foot is very competitive in this for this particular listing. Now we kind of did that really quick, but let me go back here a little bit. So that mudroom was definitely an option that the builder decided to go ahead and put in, having that the little seating area with the hooks. That's an upgrade. And this is a 2-car garage. I would almost call this a 2.5-car garage because right around that corner, there is a nice little extra bit of space that you could have for a lot more storage. In a previous video I did with the same builders, different floor plan, they ended up putting a home office there. So there's options. I think Pulte Homes, I was pretty impressed by their design as far as their general layout for the floor plans I toured, at least. Very functional. They made some wise choices as far as, if they're going to be building these homes and adding it to the inventory, and they have to kind of guess or make an educated decision on like what upgrades to include that they know people want. They did a good job at which ones to decide on. So again, now we're going to be entering the primary bedroom. That's towards the back end of the house. So you're going to have your privacy there. His and hers walk-in closets. As soon as you walk into the primary bedroom, to your immediate left is that one walk-in closet. Notice the ceiling, how it's vaulted. It has I think it's according to their website, it's a tray ceiling. That's an option that the builder included. You have your shower tub combo. Beautiful. And then Right at the end here, you're going to have that second walk-in closet. I saw the other neighbors that have a similar floor plan. It's very easy to buy that kind of that wrap for the window for privacy. Here's a second walk-in closet. Again, very spacious primary and primary bathroom. Nice little linen closet. Now, keep in mind, if you're not a big tub person and you're just a shower person, you can option it out just to have an extended shower, and you can see what that looks like in one of the other floor plans I toured that I will include in the description so you can see what that looks like. But I thought that they did a really good job as far as just making a extended shower. Here is the deep storage closet that's underneath the stairs. It actually does wrap around the corner there a little bit. I found it a little hilarious that the first floor was mostly all of that hardwood floor, and then this little storage closet has carpet. I thought that was kind of funny. So this next room that we're going to be going into, they actually converted into, this is a flex space that they converted into a bedroom. If you want to know, flex space, typically you can convert it either to a bedroom or a home office. And you can see what that home office looks like in another video I did for the same community, same builder. But so you can have, you can see the difference between a flex space as when they build a bedroom and when they build a home office. They both look good. But I know for a lot of buyers out there, you want the primary and a secondary bedroom for guests on the first floor. And this one has its own and this one originally on the floor plan just had it was a powder room. So the builder included that extra full bath for you. So you have 2 full baths, 2 bedrooms on the first floor, 3 bedrooms on the second floor with 2 more full baths. So bring it to 5 beds, 4 baths, plus this media room and this game room we're about to see here to the left. This is a huge home at 3,624 square feet. So what we're looking at here is the game room. That would be your view. Your backyard is you won't have backyard neighbors per se, because it's that green space that you'll be able to see with the drone shots that that I did a little bit later on. So right through those doors is the media room, and I kind of like how they kind of elevated the game room, and so you kind of walk down the stairs to the media room, and you walk down the stairs to go to the bedroom. It just gives this feel of just a separation, right? Very official media room, even with the theater lights. Now, on their website, if you look at the floor plans, they did not include this at all. This was an option the builder decided to do. So it's very nice of them to especially for an inventory home, to include a media room on top of the game room. So that's a huge plus, because that means other floor plans that are similar probably won't have that media room. So that would be great from a resale perspective. Now here's a huge storage closet. And I like how on one side of the house you have like all the fun and the play, and on the other side is the bedrooms where you're going to have, where you relax and you go to sleep. Now, 2 of these bedrooms are my favorite, and I can't decide between which one. Now, this one, for the obvious reason, because it has its own private bath and it has a nice walk-in closet. That's why I would love it and fight for this room if I was one of the kids, because who wouldn't want their own private bath? Full bath, mind you. But this next bedroom we're going to be looking at, there's such a unique little feature to it that I just fell in love with. Okay, we're about to step into it. So here's bedroom number 2. It looks normal at first, completely normal, right? We're going to see this a nice walk-in closet. And then, out of nowhere, you see another door. And you're like, why is your door inside a walk-in closet? Well, I'll tell you why. It's your very own separate room. I mean, what could you do with this space? I mean, with the window and all that natural light, it's not the biggest thing, but it's enough to make it something. I'm very curious what you guys would do what would you do? Let me know in the comments. I'm thinking like a little reading nook corner, maybe a beanbag chair. I mean, it is tight, but you can do something out of it, right? And the fact that it connects to, you have to go through 2 doors to get here makes it feel like a little secret room that, you could have do all your make-believe. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the TV show Community. If you remember Abed and the other dude, Childish Gambino, when they had that one separate room to do all their imagination activities. I thought that was hilarious. Imagine doing that for that bedroom. Now, for this last bedroom here, this is the third one on the second floor. There's nothing very special about it, although I think it had the largest walk-in closet compared to the other two bedrooms. Now, these two bedrooms would share a bathroom, but that's okay because it has those two sinks that I love. And I love that Pulte Homes, for the most part, because having two sinks like that is always an upgrade. That they did that already for all the floor plans I toured. They already did that. In some builders, they just include one sink for 3 bedrooms. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't you include that already? Even if it's going to cost you, because that's what people want. So there's a nice linen closet there right before you enter the bathroom. Again, those dual sinks are clutch. They're clutch. So which bedroom did you find your favorite? I thought those two are hard, very unique, very unique. I was pleasantly surprised to tour this floor plan by Pulte Homes. The only other drawback was like the sides do feel a little bit close to each other, even though there's a very spacious home on the inside. On the sides, your neighbors do feel a little bit close to you, but that's definitely a preference. You don't have a backyard neighbor. At least you have that green space. So right there, that side is where I felt tight to me. But on this side, normal. You are on a bit of a kind of the elevation on the backyard is a little bit, it kind of slopes down. So really curious to see how especially if it rains hard, which way the water goes. But they do have an on-site elementary school. You can kind of see that there with the blue tarps. Kind of rewind back there a second. Those blue tarps is where that elementary school is at. So I remember when I was in the backyard, you could hear the kids at play. It wasn't something super loud that I would find bothersome, but it's something that you did hear, just to give you an idea as to how close it was. Now here's your backyard. This is a green space. I think he said this is a type of pool reserve, if I remember correctly. So they're not going to be building more homes there. So you're going to have that as a viewpoint. Now you see this cul-de-sac. Those are some prime lot locations still available today, as I'm recording this September 5th of 2024. So just imagine having that viewpoint as your backyard. I saw some people with a backyard and they had the grill that was overlooking that pretty hill country. Can you imagine grilling with the rolling hills in that backcountry as your drop back, as your backdrop? That was, oh my goodness, that was beautiful. Okay, that was way too fast for me. So check out this amenity pool, right? I was really surprised at just the way it was designed. It was very unique to me. It didn't seem very cookie cutter. I like the shape of the pool. It definitely it has a water splash pad for the kids for the summer. Those tarps have the playground. I like how they, there's a lot of trees here. There's a lot of green belts here. That's a big draw to this community is the location, the rolling hills, the walkability. There's a lot of trails here. I like how they really incorporated a lot of green belts. That's something that, I've seen some developers in some of these master plan communities, you just built way too many homes and there's not enough green. There's not enough green trees. And Austin is one of the reasons why I fell in love with it was how green it was. I mean, there's so many trees here. We got so much rain. It keeps everything green. So you can see that guy walking down there. Just show you this. There's a lot of walking trails. And that was the beginning of one from where the amenities are. Basketball court. We saw a soccer field a little bit earlier. And this is a house. It's still available for sale. But if you are watching this months or maybe years down the line, at least you have a good idea what this floor plan looks like, so we can hopefully get you into a floor plan, something similar by Pulte or by another builder. But point being, that home is still available for sale. If you want to tour this home, I'll have all my information linked in the description. Definitely holler at me, call me or text me. But if you're a home buyer and you're looking to buy maybe next year, I still want to chat. And I'll have my link in the description so we can just schedule a discovery call, right? Let's see where we're at in the process. Let me see how I can be of best value. And remember, I don't work alone. I work with a lot of smart people in credit repair, mortgage lending, everything having to do with buying a home, right? And maybe, just maybe, because at the end of the day, you don't know what you don't know. And if there's a way to get you there a little bit quicker, with working with one of my partners, then that's something that we can definitely, talk about in further detail, right? And I really love working with buyers when you're a little bit further out, because now we have time to discuss things and we're not so much in a rush. So don't feel like, hey, if you're not ready to buy now in the next 30, 60 days, that we should not get in touch, right? especially because a lot of people are relocating to Austin, so they have a longer time frame. Especially if you're looking at a 2B build, a lot of the 2B builds from what I'm tracking are anywhere between 6 to 9 months as far as turnaround time from when they're completed. So definitely a lot quicker than when we were during the pandemic years when we had a lot of constraints, a lot of bottlenecks when it came to the skilled labor and some of the building materials. So again, this whole community, if you're looking at this community, chances are you probably came across Sweetwater. So let me pause this here because I really want to show on the map here what that looks like. Okay, so here's West Cypress Hill, right? This is the community, and here's Sweetwater. Sweetwater is another master plan community. They're both very close, nearby each other, right here on the same side of Highway 71, right? And they both have the location of being within 30 minutes between downtown Austin, and is being belonging to I believe it's the Lakeway, Lago Vista or Lakeway, the Lake Travis ISD, right? Both of these communities have Lake Travis ISD, but this one, in this community, you have that on-site elementary school, and in the future, this community will have a high school. So this high school is the second high school for the district, and they're going to be breaking ground in the spring or summer of 2025. And the school isn't slated to open until August of 2027. So I know a very popular question, especially if you're planning to move in this community, because here's the elementary school, right? And the part that we were looking at was right here in this area. Right? Do you remember this little green space? Now, if you keep going down this road, this is where they're building their new phase. And if you want to know what that looks like, I will link in the description the drone video I shot so you can see all the, because they've already, moved paved it, and this is ready to go. By the end of this year, they're going to be, starting to build in the new phase. And this is going to be an additional 60 homes. And then when that's all done, then they're done with this community, right? So here's where that new high school is going to be. Now, I know looking at here on this map, it looks really close, and people are a little just worried about the construction and the noise. But having been here, and I flew my drone, and I was just trying to gauge to see like how far it was, to see if it would be a nuisance. And because of the topography of the area, there's so many rolling hills, you don't have a direct line of sight to the high school, and it's a few miles away, where the noise, I don't see it being a huge factor from where these lots are sitting, at least, right? But from that perspective, from another perspective, I should say, from a resale value perspective, you're going to have 2 schools in your community or very nearby your community. So that's definitely a preference. I think from a resale value, that's a good thing. But from a, you're going to live there for a couple of years, and I don't know, it's definitely a preference if you want to live nearby a school, because in Sweetwater, I don't believe they don't have any schools on site, but they have it all, everything's nearby. Everything that you see, it's a green drop down pin, those are all the schools in the area. So you can kind of get an idea as to how many there are and where they're at relative to the community, right? And again, another big draw to West Cypress Hills, especially if you're comparing to Sweetwater, is they're just not getting enough love. They haven't done as many sales as Sweetwater. So that is a good thing for you, the buyer, because you can kind of see already with the price drops that they've been having. All 3 of the homes I toured, all of them have had a price drop. And within the last 90 days, they haven't sold that many. So what does that mean for you, the buyer? That means, hey, we're going to get more love in terms of pricing and the terms of the contract, because they need business. They need to be closing, but they haven't been doing enough of that. And that's why we're starting to see the price drops already, and significant price drops at that. Typically, I see anywhere between 3 to 5% of a price drop, but these are double-digit price drops. That's saying something. So this builder is motivated, and when builders are motivated, we can score a good deal. And I'm confident in saying that we can probably score a better deal here than you can in Sweetwater. And I can show you exactly what I mean during our consultation, so you can see the numbers side by side of what I'm seeing as far as for the price per square foot. So we can definitely score a better deal, because not enough people know about it, right? And it's not terribly that much further up 71 from Sweetwater, right? So I think it would be very advantageous for us to check this out and check out Sweetwater Don't get me wrong, but I think we can get a better deal here, hands down, hands down. So if you're looking to buy a home, all my information in the description. And I really appreciate you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like all things new construction. I post videos weekly on my home tours and whenever a new community opens up, because new construction, I'm a new home construction specialist and I keep up with all things new construction in the Austin area. Thanks for watching. Again, my name is Omar Pineda. I'm your Austin realtor with eXp Realty, and I'll catch you on the next one.